What's up, how you doing? Here I am with my button collection. A lot of people don't know this, but I'm a big fan of buttons. Love collecting buttons. I have some good looking ones here. That's a good looking button right there. That's another good looking button. Suppose you're going to the fireman's ball and you have a nice white dress shirt. That's a nice button to put on your white dress shirt. But all these buttons are nice. This one here, this button here, from 1988. Big fan of that button. Right there, that's another nice button. My grandfather was a tailor. He owned a shop in town for many, many years. Matter of fact, the first dollar bill he made, he scotch taped behind him on the wall. My grandfather made Evel Knievel's first 2 suits. A lot of people don't know that, but Evel Knievel's first 2 suits were made by my grandfather, and it's a bit of a strange story of how that took place. So that dollar bill behind my grandfather was up on the wall with scotch tape, and one day, nice spring day out, my grandfather had the door open to the shop, and there was a breeze, and the dollar bill fell off the wall and got sucked out onto the sidewalk. And at that moment, a man was walking by, bent down to pick it up, and tore his pants open in the back. Luckily, he was in front of a tailor shop, and he went in to get it fixed and said to my grandfather, "I think this is yours." And my grandfather looked at the dollar bill and said, "It is mine," because he signed it and put the date on it. And he thanked the guy. Turned out the guy was Evel Knievel. So my grandfather sewed up the pants, and Evel Knievel said, "Hey, you make custom suits here?" And my grandfather said, "Yes, I'm a tailor." So he said, "Can you make me a couple?" He said, "Yeah, sure." So he measured Evel Knievel up and made him 2 suits, and they became friends after that. And I'm a big fan of Evel Knievel. But I think that's one of the main reasons why I collect buttons, because my grandfather was a tailor. So anyway, that right there, nice button. I have a British button right here. All right. So if you ever have an issue like your pants missing a button, I have a button for you. Here's a button in the shape of a dog bone. All right. So that's it. I keep adding to this. Every time I find a button, I put it in my pile.
This one's cool.
Yeah.
Where's your favorite one?
I don't know. They're all good.
Where's the most favorite?
What do you think of that one?
That one's cool. It looks vintage. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, that's the one. That's a nice one.
These ones are big.
That's a big.
It looks like a necklace. You could use this as a necklace. That one looks like this one looks like you. It looks like
It's a heart one.
Screw. Yeah, I saw that. That one's cute. Ooh, look at this mosquito.
Yeah.
A butterfly.
That's a cool button. What's that?
Did you bring in the package?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this one looks like a Native American feather.
Right.
Doo, 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 doo.
Also, I have a book here. I highly recommend this book. Great book. This book is about a guy who ran the marathon back in 1946. His name was Pheidippides, and this is the most inspirational marathon I think ever run. So this guy comes from Greece, bad shape, right after the war, WW2. People are starving, and he's also starving. His body is beat up. The doctors in Boston, where he ran the marathon, they told him not to compete because chances were at the time that he was going to die. He was in that bad of shape. But he ran, and not only did he finish the race, but he ended up winning. And he won the race not against anybody, but against Johnny Kelly. Anybody knows anything about Johnny Kelly? Johnny Kelly was a legend in the Boston Marathon. I forget how many he ran, 50 of them, won a few of them, but it was between him and Johnny Kelly, back and forth, back and forth. Finally, this Pheidippides guy won, and as a result of that, he was able to bring money to feed people back in Greece, and he was treated as a hero when he went back. But this is an amazing story. I highly recommend it. They should make a motion picture out of this. So anyway, I think in Hopkinton, Massachusetts, there's a statue of him and Johnny Kelly crossing the finish line. So once again, a very inspirational story. You're not going to find a better marathon story anywhere. This one is just awesome. So check it out. Yeah. And the foreword in this book is written by Johnny Kelly. You can actually see a picture of them, Johnny Kelly and Pheidippides, running side by side there. One moment Kelly would be leading, the other moment Pheidippides would be leading. Very, very tough race. And considering this guy was in no condition to run 10 miles, 5 miles, let alone 26. So anyway, amazing story. Back to the buttons here. Look at that. So we had years ago when I was a kid, we had a box in my attic, about that size, that high, full of buttons inside. And every once in a while I would open it up, spread it out like this, and check out the buttons. You know, just nice looking buttons. Plus today people don't dress up the way they used to in the 40s, 30s, 50s even, where they had nice shirts, nice buttons. People don't dress like that. They dress like this, you know, where they have t-shirts and jeans. So, you know, a lot of people, they don't have a need for buttons. I have a need. Look at that. That's a nice little button. Anyway, that's it. That's it. Don't forget this book here. Like I said, they should make a motion picture out of this. Ciao.